And it is time again for the auction included. Let's resume the game. This is all on the highest difficulty settings. We don't have any care packages. And we were trying to build a base inside of a rocket interior. Now, sometimes I want a little bit too much. And nonsensical things. Like, for example, we were collecting all the hydrogen from the Hydra here in this wall segment. And it's just not a good idea. It's not a good idea to pump it out. The collection is just fine. Just collect it and forget about it. But here we have a little bit of a problem now. Good. So, but wait a minute. This will break, will it not? I think, yeah. So yeah, we have to fix this somehow. I meant to renovate this anyhow. What if I were to get rid of the pixel pack right away? Then we would have a hydrogen explosion. Good question. So we're gonna do our standard thingy. 49 to build, deconstruct the building. But here, just going to deconstruct these buildings and deconstruct the background tiles. I want to renovate. Good. Because what I really want is up here a steam chamber. That's what I need. Good. Now I'm just hoping that the hydrogen will leave. That's hope against hope. 650 kilograms per tile. And there's only 2 tiles exposure. What if we were to increase the exposure? That would certainly help. New tile here. And then we could get rid of those. Why not? Good, grab these. Is there not something we can do here? Nope, there is not anything we can do. Dun, dun, dun. Let's put in the helper tile. Good. Oxygen, solid charcoal. Did we not just do this? Oh no. This is all good. Let's check this out again. So we're gonna get a bunch of liquid uranium. 1 key at a time is going to run through here and is going to heat up the chamber. A tiny tad is immediately going to cool down to 125, and here there needs to be a tile. And there needs to be a background tile. Otherwise, the liquid is immediately going to dissipate instead of freezing into a chunk. Good. That is how it's gonna look. So the 125 immediately going to cool down in this pipe segment to 95. That is just what's gonna happen. What needs to happen. And here we're gonna run a cooling loop. Don't know how that is going to connect to there, but just bridging on would probably be reasonable. And here we're gonna have a layer of liquid. Good, what kind of liquid? Water. Water is just fine. Hauling point. Could be 30%. Let's do 300 key per tile. Water. Enable drop, enable auto spill, enable auto bar priority 9, copy settings. And here's our water basin. Good. In the meantime, the hydrogen needs to dissipate. Can we help it out? Deconstruct. This one we cannot deconstruct. But we could put a drop of liquid here and then deconstruct the top one as well. Just a very quick getting rid of the hydrogen there. Is there not something quicker? I think there is. We could immediately have it. Half the amount. Or even third it. Dum 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 dum. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh no, it's only halving because there's another piece here. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Good. Oh wait. Not a stained glass tile. We don't need shenanigans here. Drop of liquid there. Any would do. What is the closest liquid we have? I'm gonna assume water. No. I'm not gonna do water. I'm going to do oil. Because water would spill here to the right and into that here. And that would break it probably. So crude oil, just 100 G. Nero drop. Pretty nice. Spill, of course, is on as well. Right. Helpatile here. And just like that, we can delete this and that. It's a shame. Collected so much hydrogen and unable to use it. A little bit annoying. Good. This area is clean, almost. And when it is, we're gonna close it off there. Good, then everything is reachable. It is important to put the depleted uranium into this conveyor loader. And that can get transported off into the base, running through this liquid, which will be always at a certain temperature. We're gonna take the -5 degrees hot liquid out, or cold liquid, I should say, out of the cooling loop, bridging it on here into the loop there. And here we're gonna check out the temperature. If it's too cold, ship me out. Or if it's too warm because we're heating up over here. If it's too warm, get rid of it, and it's gonna go here. Into the reservoir. No, that's not good. It needs to... let's go here. Bridge on into the inn. Good, so we're coming out here. Cooling down. That's not really optimal either. Best bridging on would be when it comes out there. It's possible to do. But this is the closest space. And there's a lot of spaghetti here. Bum bum bum. But that would be ideal. Of course, it would not be allowed to bridge on. It must zipper on. But that's not an issue. I think if I reroute over here, I have room for something good. Maybe. Is there not a better way to connect this? Not really. It is what it is. Did we delete? Not yet, but we will. Let's delete this and then delete that. Good. Right, the liquid is in. Of course. A wrong sequence of things. I wonder if we come from above. Can we open this? Just wondering. There was a liquid here. We could have a lock over there. 500G petrol. Will spill. That's unfortunate. I would love to have this there. No problem. So I'm going to just open this all up now. This is ridiculous what I'm doing. But alright. Boiling point. Point 1. Sleep only. Petroleum. Enable spill. Enable drop. Sweep. 39. And we have a liquid lock here and we can rip out everything for complete space exposure. Let's half the amount here again. Because this is 4 tiles, I'm really leaving 2 tiles of gas. Good. Whoop. Liquid lock is in. Good, no need to sweep this. Did. Oxygen not included. Achievement. Because we're pumping oxygen in here all the time. Did we not want to double this up? We did, but we never finished. There is no aluminum. Then use something else, man. Copper. Genius, we're overbuilding here. Good. Doubling up the amount so we can breathe inside. This was done. There's nothing here. Wolf Hybrid! How are you so pro with so little effort? That is the questions I want to hear here. That is what I want to see in chat, and people asking the really good questions. The smart ones. But unfortunately I cannot answer. I don't know the answer, that's the problem. Wolf Hybrid, good to see you. What's going on? Do you have a duplicant? I think you do. One of the first duplicants, Agent Wolf Hybrid. Oops. That's not them. There they are. Let's follow. There they go. But do I need these alerts? Oh, I have to click every single one of them? You're currently idle, you don't have anything to do. Which is rough. No, it's the good times. These duplicants don't have anything to do. But yeah. That thing is important now. We're gonna get the steam turbine. Wolf Hybrid says, I wish I was smart like you. They did a whole day of testing on me when I was small and sent me a paper that said my IQ was only like 138. Yours is probably like 255. Probably, Wolf Hybrid. That makes sense. Not everybody can be as smart as myself. But of course the joke here is that 138 is extremely high. The thing is, IQ tests are not reliable. concerning anything. IQ tests. It's just a quiz, and if you know the answers, then you get a high score. It has nothing to do with intelligence. It is embarrassing. That's what it is. Good. Let's deconstruct this, and deconstruct the pixel pack as well. Yeah, the hydrogen is trying to annoy us here. But no chance. We blocked it in. Let's get rid of all the stuff. Oops. Solid charcoal, deconstruct. Alright, we don't need hydrogen here. I know it's a lot. Probably should have halved it like 3 times more. Because this is still going to take a long while. Until it dissipates into space. Good, I am very sure we don't need this automation here anymore. This is for an atmos sensor, so that is definitely what we need. Let's put in, like promised, the steam turbine. Bom bom bom. And then we're going to connect it as well. Good. And here is going to be the cooling for the base. Definitely not for the base. With hybrid, they made me do all topics from math and science to English and philosophy. You mean like how my human's other son, your human's other son took one of those 10 questions fan-made tests online? So they got all 10 right, and were gloating they were genius because I told them they were. So you believe in IQ tests? I don't think so. Just like you said, various topics. Well, if you read about those topics, then that is knowledge. It has nothing to do with IQ. Nothing. It's just learn stuff. A monkey can learn things. A monkey can learn how to use money. Does this mean his IQ is high? Or her? Anyways, this steam turbine is good now. And we have 4 intakes, that's good. Hold on. We could even do a 5th one here. Then we lose our nice pattern. Huh. Do we want this? Nah, there's no need. 4 is fine. Good, so this is for cooling down things. So we could even configure this as well. Wolfhybrid wonders if they should pretend to take offense and question if you are calling them a monkey to see how far out they can drag the joke. Wolfhybrid, I would never consider you a monkey. It says right there in the name that you're a hybrid of a wolf and a monkey. So, no, not calling you a monkey. Let's grab this. And this debris as well. And then we're going to build this up again as it was. As it was? How was it? This can be any tile, but these tiles are like that. Then we're gonna get this room boxed in, because let's pretend we're done. If not, we have to get back in there. Ha ha ha, but wait a minute. What if we were to plan for the future and put in here a little bit of petroleum instead of water? That is an excellent idea. Good. Just planning for the future. And yeah, good idea. Wolfhybrid says, I only go by it because they tested me on all major topics to see how well I understood and used the information I had been taught. As you said, it's more for entertainment than it should be an actual judge of one's cognitive abilities. Yeah. Well, cognitive abilities is as a very broad term. So for cognitive abilities, surely it can be used like any quiz. It's just a quiz. It's just a test, how much you know. And there's a broad spectrum of questions. But the thing is, intelligence is just more than just knowing things. Intelligence is very complicated. I'm writing a book on this. You can read it very soon. No, actually, you can read this very soon. I think it's going to be 2 to 3 years. And then this rule book, it's a role-playing rule book. And you have several stats there. Body, mind, and soul. And they're split into 3 categories. Body is split into strength. What was the other 2? This is embarrassing. I wrote this myself. Agility and vitality. I'm not sure. Dexterity, I call it, just like in the Dungeons and Dragons. So strength, dexterity, and vitality. And the mind is split into intelligence, reason, and awareness. So intelligence is actually how effective, like you said, like they pretend they do in those tests, to see how well I understood and used the information I had been taught. That's basically it. Intelligence is making use of what you know in an effective way. And reason is different. Reason is more finding the sweet spot between effectiveness and comfort. So it's like writing good code. You don't want it to be spaghetti, but you don't want to oversimplify so it doesn't do the intricate things anymore. Wolf Hybrid dons a lab coat and safety goggles to start trying to figure out time travel. So I can read the book now and astound you with how much they already know about your book. That's a good idea. Time travel, one of those things that I deem impossible. Not just me. Einstein as well. Like traveling faster than time and traveling faster than light and traveling through time, pretty much impossible. Good, so I'm gonna pour 500G here. That will land me a spot of petroleum there. I don't have to enter. But this is all a vacuum. Let's just mop and drop. Nah, no need for moppage if you know the numbers. 0.5 petroleum. 0.4 would work, by the way. Let's prove my point. Good, 400G of petroleum. Good, they're gonna drop it there. Depends how I define time travel. For its core definition, we're all traveling forward in time second by second right now. Wolf Hybrid, let's discuss this. I don't think time is linear. I think it's a made-up concept. There is only movement. There is no time. What do we need? We need time to... what does the universe need time? Is what I'm asking. It does not. We need time. We need time to plan our day. It's the only use. You can define it however you want. And you can say time is linear. But I say time, this made-up concept, there's nothing linear about it. Except for how we use it. Which is a big deal, actually. But hey, stop with this guy. Why did you stop deconstructing the solid charcoal here? Man, this duplicate is messing with me. We could mop also. Instead of deconstructing it. We could have mopped here. Yeah, that would have been more reasonable. But maybe it's gonna push to there. Nah, we're gonna deconstruct again. Good. So this can be empty. Because we have the petroleum here. It's completely safe. Deconstruct there. 5GK says, planning for the future? Good idea. Planning for the future, good idea. What is this? Insulated gas pipe? Oh yeah, we meant to rip these all out. Deconstruct? Because it was a bad idea. It's a little bit of hydrogen there, it will dissipate. Like all the rest. Plus, If it was linear, says Wolf Hybrid, I wouldn't be hurled back to when I was 5 years old every time they make a black hole and tear apart the fabric of time if it was truly linear. There you go. Now with the black hole, I think it's just one big energy creation system. So all the material gets converted into something in the middle of it, in the hole, and then it grows and grows and grows and implodes on itself. I don't know what happens to a black hole in billions of years, but I suspect a galaxy is born or something from it. It's just an infinite process, like everything suggests. Like our universe is expanding, sure. Maybe it's the birth of a universe, what the black hole is going to be in the end. What is this automation? Good, let's get all these solid charcoals in. Because now we're good. Are we? No, right, let's build them. Yeah. Wait a minute, we have to cool this down as well. Do we though? No, it's fine, and we still have to do the spaghetti. No, I'm thinking maybe that would be better the other way around. Nah. What if we go here? Then we can punch through there. Wolf Hybrid, from my understanding, is a compressed singularity that absorbs light so rapidly it leaves a void of darkness, but in itself it's not actually a hole or tube of any kind. It grows to something to stabilize it, and it collapses, releasing all the mass and energy back outwards. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Has anybody observed a black hole destabilizing and collapsing? Releasing? Has anybody observed this? Because that would be interesting. Yeah. We have to go from here out to there. If I reroute this here.
Dive with honor.
Dive with mama. No, I don't know. This is just one big section. So what I definitely will not be able to do is run more pipes here. That means we can build the electrolyzer already and call it good. Wolf Hybrid says, I know they're doing studies. How I learned about how it absorbs energy and matter, but not seen anything on observing or documenting the part of the process in detail. I think I would have heard about a black hole expanding. This is good now. We can close it off once it is clean. Good. Not enough steam. Steam temperature below. Generator idle. Empty pipe. This is high pressure oxygen in here. So I think this pipe is done. And we don't need two of them anymore. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Good thing we did this. Deconstruct. Alright. Anything we're missing here? I don't think we did automation on it, no. Alright. Good, background tiles. Are we going to do a pixel pack again? Yeah, we must. We simply must. Air filter from copper ore. Then a pixel pack on top. Then I'm gonna drip the petroleum. This is gonna spill to the left, it's gonna spill to the right. And it's gonna spill back and forth here, hopefully. Well, there's gonna be 3 tiles of petroleum, it's gonna spill back and forth here. Is it? Well, Fab, it says reality is just an inverted black hole. Hence why we have light and the outward expansion is just all that compressed energy and matter decompressing. Thus, each black hole is a mini-universe. That's my theory, yes. Actually, mini-universe? A universe in the making is what it is. Right? I don't think we need all the stuff. How do we reach? Could do an intermittent ladder here. Deconstruct the stuff. And then we move here. Good. But yeah, I'm still on the fence about the petroleum here. Maybe we help it out before we let it spill over here. Let's help it out. Let's do 1 key. If it spills too far, that's also gonna be bad. We can have another tile here, but it will prevent airflow. That there could also be a ladder. Wish I could protect this here better. But I don't think it's in the cards. Pixel pack. Furniture. Rotate, of course. Get from copper. We have copper. Bing, boom, 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 boom. Good. Clean up the mess. How is the power running here? Too much. The pipes need to be there. Good. Are we on 1 key? We are. Right. This is on and has power. Let's do a different color. Good. Alright, so we're ready to receive oxygen and then pump. This is red, we're disabled. Let's put in the petroleum on top, but... Oh, we cannot do it here. It's going to be difficult. I should have left a tile here. Let's try and see if it works. Not a fan. So if I spill 400, it's gonna spill left and right. Let's check that out. 0.4 petroleum. Enable auto spill 39. Good. Bum bum bum. Deconstruct this ladder. Good. Current errand. They're bringing it. That I like. I think it will work. It's going to spill back and forth here. And then push it there in that spot as well. But after it sorts itself out. It's gonna work nicely. And this is going to be our oxygen pushage. And since that is going to be our oxygen pushage. Wait, we could also do another pixel pack here. Run around a little bit. No need. It's fine. Let's not do too much. Just want it working. Bam, boom, bam. That looks so much better than it looked before. Check the gas overlay. There is a vacuum here. And there's of course carbon dioxide here. But that's no big deal. Once the background is in, we're going to mop this up and all this oxygen is going to push up. And we're going to have a safe environment for the gases to sort themselves out. Right, is this done over here? It is. Close it off. Bam, boom, bam. We need that. So I'm just wondering if there is a better way to enter here. Could just do a door. Right, how big is the room? How big is the room? It is... It needs a door, doesn't it? 102 tiles. 102. Good. 2 and 4 is 6. 4. 5. 6, 7. This is a bit disconcerting. Wait, 102, we need 6 as 4, this is 7. I don't want to do mesh tiles. Come on, game. Why are you doing this to me? Could make it smaller. Could have a plastic ladder here instead. So if the door was here, would be 4, 5, 6, 7. That would work. But we cannot have a door on top of a pixel pack. Why is that pixel pack there? Oh, I put the pixel pack in the wrong spot. Genius. Deconstruct. That's good for us, actually. Because a pixel pack can have 2 tiles. One of them is going to be a door. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Good. Dum, bom, bom, bom. Gonna have a nice plastic ladder here. Pixel pack in the wrong spot. Solid charcoal here. Solid charcoal there. Don't get trapped, duplicates. Furniture. Pixel pack, copper. Here, of course. Oh, hold on. We need the door there first, of course. I never had a pixel pack behind a door. This is gonna be a first. Making a steel door. Making a green door there is better. That's gonna look great, I'm sure. Well, fibered coughs, shaking of dust and dirt. Returning from a 40-year search of the Google for info on how black holes die. Yep, I would have heard about it. I watched 3 documentaries about black holes. And none of them talked about how a black hole dies. It's just unheard of. So to put it simply, black holes do die, but very slowly in a very strange way. They die by emitting Hawking radiation, which is a quantum phenomenon that occurs near the event horizon of a black hole. Hawking radiation causes the black hole to lose mass and energy and eventually explode in a final burst. But that's a theory, right? Or have we seen this happening? It's probably happening right now. Good, let's register unreachable, but we have the ladder here.
Nothing to report.
Fat Cat, good to see you. Is there really nothing to report? Fat Cat says, auction included. That's all I have. It's funny because if it's not included, how do you have it? And that is the joke. Pretty good, Fat Cat. Pretty nice. Gonna have the ladder here, go up there, build the door, pixel pack. Yeah. That must work. Room size is gonna be down to 96 again. You give me too much credit, you didn't think of it? But it did happen. Maybe on an unconscious... something. Hold on, why is this closed? That's not good because we have to go there. Automation wire deconstruct. So the override signal switch actually is a good idea. Maybe we're gonna do even more. This is gonna be wonkered out, is it? No, it's gonna be crazy. Furniture, the door is gonna be open. Let's see if we see the pixel pack. We're not gonna. But alright, this is good. And gate is... that's not gonna happen. We have a pixel pack here. Gameplay interruption. February 24th, article talking on findings. So can we do an end gate here? If we run this through that pixel pack, why not? Why not? It's an easy run. Let's do it. Here. And wait for it. Around there. Because why not? And here another thing. Good. We're white. We're red. But we want different colors. But why this dark green? Why not my favorite color here? This is dark bluish. Extremely dark blue. Anthracite blue is what I call it. That's the sort of thing I made it up. Good. Electrolyzer and hauling point. So 500 did work here. Or did you do the 400? I can't remember now. 0.5 petroleum. Enable drop, enable spill. Alright. Bing bom bom. And then here the auction can go. So we have that in already. Once the carbon dioxide is somewhere else. Oh, remember there's carbon dioxide here. What's gonna happen? This is just too good. Right. Let's make it happen. Also, what the hell? Did I miscalculate again? Does this need to be a tile? Because this tile is gonna go. Dum bum bum bum. Let's get rid of it. Mop up the petrol. Build in an atmos sensor here. Good. Then we're gonna check the room size. This is now looking good. 97, yeah, I miscalculated again, that's fine. Gotta replace the ladder with a tile in the end again. No big deal. Boom, 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 boom. This is gonna be the standard 4000. G, and if we're below, we're gonna pump. Good. If this is on and... Actually, this would work, yeah. Because it's sending a red signal. Good. Are we ready to rock and roll? Possibly. I'm going to save the game, but I have no idea what to do if this doesn't work. Let's run it. Sort yourself out. Sort yourself out. There was a piece of carbon dioxide there for some reason. I have no idea why. Let's load the game. And find that piece of carbon dioxide, because that's not supposed to happen. And that's why we saved the game. It was a spot of black. Maybe it's... yeah, it's probably in the left side there, caught. And I did not see because it's at the edge of the rocket, where you cannot see. If that fog of war was just a little bit to the left, then you could actually see this. And it's gonna tell me carbon dioxide, yeah. Did tell me carbon dioxide. Is this a problem? If we deconstruct the pixel pack, what's gonna happen? Don't know, but deconstruct it. Good, so we have to do the same thing, only with oxygen everywhere here. Instead of carbon dioxide, because it pushed the carbon dioxide there. And again, no. Yeah, again, no. That's not how we're gonna do it. To employ the helper tile first. But how we're gonna... I think what we actually have to do is work in a vacuum here. That's hard to do as well. Maybe the helper tile needs to be here. Really? Do we have a bottle of petroleum? We don't, but let's get one. Oh, here's one. 100G as well. Move to there. Good. Boom, 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 boom. We have to deconstruct the electrolyzer as well. Good. Is all a tight fit? Do we have to? Wait a minute. Let's see. Petroleum, empty out. This is going to be a vacuum. There as well. No, we cannot. Yeah, we do have to deconstruct the electrolyzer, otherwise how do we bring liquid here? Where'd he go? Why, fat cat? Why? What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. So that's weird, because we poured out the liquid there. It says space exposure. That's a lie, because we have a door there. Build the door last. Oh, this is so dumb. Deconstruct. It's just the order of sequence of things we're gonna figure out now with man. It shouldn't have. What happened to the petroleum? To be emptied out in a door the game doesn't like. Alright. Then we're gonna do the convenient hauling point. See? The game mechanics are Really not very considerate here. Point 1. Petroleum. Enable drop, enable spill. Probably 9. Alright. This tile is probably wrong. In the end, but only after. Oh, but only after? No, it's gonna be fine. This is wrong. Deconstruct. But then we cannot build a pixel pack here because there's something there. Can we overbuild? No. Oh, come on. And that just means we will move the liquid log over in this spot. Oh joy. I know what the dupes can eat in this game, said Sadcat. What can they eat? Duplo? there's a candy bar here where I live called Duplo. Don't know if it's a thing in the States. Good. Another helper tile here. This is pro. Macaroni. Ah. That's right, macaroni. That they can eat. Could be good. Could be a good addition to the game. Yeah, and we're warm here and everything died. And cheese. Stinky cheese, yeah. Good call. So this was all functional. But we didn't have the oil and petroleum yet. And I want this to be looking better anyway. So I guess a blessing in disguise. This broke. Priority 9 petroleum. Enable drop, enable spill, enable burn. Why not? Oh, it's unreachable. Boom, boom. Good. Only going to take forever again. But they're gonna get it. What would happen if I would do cooling already? It would cool down normally, I think. So run some cooling and see where it goes. Dun, dun, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Dun, bum, bum. So the cooling runs is going to come in. Is going to go into the aqua tuner, which is not powered. It's going to get over it's not overspilling, it's overflowing, I guess. Yes, it's overflowing here. No, it's bypassing. I don't know. Whatever. It's not going to go in that aqua tuner either way. It's going to land in the liquid reservoir. Good, and immediately go out again. Zipper in, so the reservoir will fill up with cool. Yep, that's good. Here it comes. 20 degrees at first, which is way too hot. So that thing would even run if people were running the wheel, but they're not. Good, deconstruct the solid charcoal is in the way. Then we can have a pixel pack here. Good. But what about the door? Do I still want the door? Yes, I want. Deconstruct. Still want the door. Hauling point here, we can do a little bit more now. Return is 700 kilograms. It's too much. 0.7 kilos. Grab the stuff. Do the pretty looking door again. it was extremely greenish. Because it's from uranium ore. Bum bum bum. Grab the things. 0.7 petrol. Enable auto spill. Pretty nice. Good. Ah, no. To build the pixel pack before we bring the liquid. Because the liquid is just going to dissipate. No problem. Yeah, the sequence of things here is extremely tricky now. Can leave the door closed. We're not coming here that much. Furniture, and that way we see how pretty it is. I can't remember which way, but I think this is the correct way. Electrolyzer is gonna have their input there. Their automation input. Good, bring it, build it. Don't tell me we cannot haul here. When the pixel is there. Do we have a pixel? No. Can I try? Input, need more input, fat cat, with the short circuit movie again. What's it called, short circuit? I'm not sure. Number 5 lives. Yes, it was called short circuit. Let's do this red. Wonderful. And can I get rid of the bright one? No, the dark one is good. Alright, now can we bring it? We can, thank goodness. 0.7 petroleum. Da -da, da -da, to enable spill and drop. So glad you got the reference. Well, it is an important movie. It really is. It is for children. It is silly. It doesn't make sense most of the time. But it tackles that issue with the AI quite nicely. Hauling point. Enable the auto bottle. Good. And in case you're wondering where the heck is he getting the petroleum from, here. This is where we're getting our petroleum from. Also, we could clean up the space here. Because we got nothing else to do. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Could set this down or leave it be. It does not matter. Polymer press is not running because it's too warm. It's fine. We're gonna use the plastic that we have, 1.5 tons. Can we replace some plastic ladders? Some ladders with plastic ladders. Inside the rocket, because that's our base. Good. Surely we're gonna have enough resources. Carbon dioxide again. What? What? They were breathing here, breathing out there? Probably. The game is really killing me now. Oh, I can overbuild this? Oh, if that is possible, then no problem. Building or supplying. Bringing a lot of resources now. I didn't know we could overbuild here even though there's a pixel pack. So that is good. Let's assume this is going to work. Means we can open the area up again. Alright. So there is no need for all of this. Tile. Replace the tile with airflow. This is possible. Genius. Did not know. That is extremely good now. Alright, petroleum. Let's move it into storage. Oh dear. In your own time then. Atmos sensor. Good. Clean up. Good. And then we're gonna run it. Clean up. Build. Oh, this is something here. This is part of the end gate. Must be part of the end gate. Where is the ocean thing? There it is. Good. Clean environment. It's gonna get built. No time to clean up now. There are things to do. Alright. Again, this graphical indication. I'm suspecting it has something to do with the dirty stuff coming in here. Good, it's polluted water coming in. Oh, polluted water coming in. And this is enough polluted water? Huh. It's fill it completely up. Good, we're cooling down to -5 here. Plants are growing again with -2. We can bring a bee. Bee tiny. And half cycle is gonna grow into a thing. His year is 1. Move to? It's 1 years old. That is, I think, good enough. And then we're gonna have a hive again. And this is looking great. Can say if we're below 4,000. And then the security override switch. And let's not forget the security deodorizer. Alright, let's save the game. We do have a vacuum there now. So this should work. We're gonna spill left and right here to sort ourselves out. But that's not the only spill that's gonna happen. It's gonna spill here. And then we're gonna have a nominal press outage diagonally of the oxygen that we need to breathe. Flip the switch. Slosh back and forth here. Beautiful. Spill over here. Just like we planned. And that is the hydrogen and oxygen split upage. Good. Fat Cat says, I was just asking myself, I wonder where is he gonna get thing there. Can't read. But that was 10 minutes ago when I was saying, in case you're wondering, where is he getting the petroleum from? And then Fat Cat says, I was just asking myself the very same thing. But no, you weren't, Fat Cat. How dare you make fun of me like that? Because people are wondering. You're probably the only Hitman fan in the viewership here. You're the only person who's viewing for the Hitman. And it's like, by the way, I played the Hitman this morning in Colorado. Found out that it's very hard to get a disguise there that is civilian. But it's also hard to kill a civilian. So Colorado is one of my new favorite maps. So what you're gonna do is go to the little house there at the one side of the map, and then you're gonna lure the hacker who's going outside intermittently and periodically. You're gonna lure them behind the fence. Then you're gonna knock him out. Then you're gonna quickly get in that disguise and run, because the body is gonna get discovered in a second. It's brutal. In fact, it says, I know a way to get a good disguise. No, you don't. Remember the freelancer is a bit different from a story mode, because the best way to to get a disguise in story mode is just go into the trailer and disguise yourself, because it's just lying there, and then you have the guard disguise for the villa, and that is extremely easy. Or go in the little shed with the guy with the with the. There's another, not just in the trailer. Is there cooking going on, or
Nothing to report.
there is there's this one thing there where the injured person is, and there's a disguise for the shed, for the, it's not a shed, farmhouse. What do you call the building where all the hay is in? Barn. There you go. I got it. So for the barn area, there is a disguise there in where the injured person is. Just lying around. You can just grab it. But in the freelancer, yeah, you have to save the farm. In the freelancer, there is no such luck. But yeah, the barn is where they're doing some training. There is no hay, and there's no farming. Here's some farming. Why is the thing not coming? Unreachable. Is it really unreachable? Oh, I have the door closed. But it's evening now, so we lost our opportunity. Good, let's interrupt the gameplay here for no reason. Fantastic. And then gonna grab a newbie. Grab a newbie. H1, H2. I need an H0. I need a brand new B. Solid nuclear waste. And yes, we're going to open this up. Oops, wrong. But what we're doing here? Let's keep going. Oh, glitch me in game. And then here, open the door so we can reach again. So this door is always closed because duplicants are stupid and come here and bring dirt from the underside there. And get stressed out that they're doing it. Even though they could be coming from up here instead. So yeah, it's extremely stupid. Do we have a young bee? I'm not gonna have one until the day is over. Let's run it. And there, I think a new one just spawned. Yep. Move to. Melt down one. There, and move it. You have a full cycle to do it. I think they're gonna do it. Good, what about all these pokies? Cramped you are. Let's move you into the bathroom then. Good. This thing is not running because we're good now auction wise. Scalding is normal. We're building a chimney in the other colony. Could even do a door here. Boom, boom. Unpermitted with starvation. What? Just go eat something. Berry sludge. No scrubfoot nut. Cook pilot is not allowed the berry sludge? I think everybody should be allowed now the berry sludge. Good. And we're barely producing here. And this is full enough. Stop it. Good. What about the temperature in the base? Oh, it's heating up here a little bit, no problem. Good. This was dug out. Let's dig out even more. Well, we don't need to dig the sand. It's gonna drop on its own. It's gonna scald them again. But that's just fine. Good. So how we're looking, and That can stop. Auction contents. Good. Carbon dioxide. They're breathing. Looking great. Thing is running again. Close here. Is this needed? Yep, it is. Is that needed? Yes, it is. Here's a vacuum. Maybe we're not producing enough food? Gooseberry, berry sludge. Oh, we're not shipping it out anymore. Let's do it. Alright. These supplicants could eat something else. Like roast scrub foot nuts. Consumables? Dose for duplicants? Produce the berry sludge only for the other colony. I know there's some security berry sludge in here, 4 kilograms. Just in case. Good, this is gonna get done. Beautiful. Big chimney. On its way to getting done. Important thing is we have only atmosphere here. And no hot sand and stuff. Atmosphere and abyssalite. And I think that will get rid of the heat in the chimney. I do not know, but I suspect. And this magma can be deleted using a nice obsidian tile in the end. Good. Alright, let's check the inside of the rocket. We're good here, we're actually idle. Plants are not growing here. What about the liquid? Minus 3 degrees. Temperature is fair. Clean up the debris, please. Well, this is... Oh, we're not going in a direction here. What? Why are we not pushing through? Something must be wrong. This is just weird. This is extremely weird. We have a green here. So why we're not pushing through? No, it's filled up completely. The temperature is wrong. 460 G per second. Temperature is wrong. What are we here? 29 degrees. Oh, we ripped out the cooling as well. Good, minus 3 degrees. We're going to have to figure this out. We're coming in, cooling. And the only place where there is room... Nature reserve, we cannot have things like machines in here. In the hospital we could have. Here's also room. Alright. So a liquid is bridging on from here into the loop there. And then getting shipped out. Good, let's make it. Make it fappen. Bridge on. Into the loop here. Must be a huge loop. Why don't we do something like that? This is good. Radiant liquid pipe copper. Bridge. And then we're going to check the temperature somewhere. Over there, obviously. Good. If it's too warm, we're gonna ship it out. Uh-huh. Take the temperature here. Oh, no, we cannot. Oh, this is bad. This is extremely... Oh, no, hold on. Ah, I did not mean to do it like that. Alright, we're shipping down here. The cold in. And then we go over there. There. And then take the temperature and go back into the loop here somewhere. Good. What about all that there? Not cooling down, we should be cooling down. But we're not running the wheels. Do we have enough to renovate this in space? Do we have enough resources? Because then we could go somewhere in the meantime. Could be a lot of, but we have no food. It's not a good idea. Oh, we're bringing cold stuff there? Anyways, the bridge is definitely gonna go here. And there. And here we're gonna connect. And now we must take the temperature here. And then push into the loop. Oh man, oh man. And push out here. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely different. Liquid shut off, of course, rotate. I have no idea if this is gonna work. There's enough room for it. But let's find out. Good, if it's too... We're gonna get... Oh, there is room, good. If it's too warm, let's run it back. And we're gonna zipper it in. Into there, perfect. Oh, this is good. Hey, this looks nice. And then the overflow, if we're not too hot, we're going to stay inside of the loop. But more in the beginning of the loop here. So... Bridge on, or we're gonna stay here. Or we just connect up here. And bridge on new liquid. As needed. No, because this is a white and that is a green. That would not work. But we could bridge it on here directly. That would work. Good, we're filled up with very cold liquid. And the plants are growing. Genius. Let's check the rooms. Agriculture, Great Hall, Nature Reserve, Barracks. Gym is broken, why? Recreation gym, missing decor. Missing decor. Furniture? Wall pot. Give it a white one, rotate. There. White copper is gonna look fantastic. And berry sludge, plants are growing. I want berry sludge. How much sweet wheat grain do we have? 100, we have a lot of grain. We could just make some frost buns. Faka says, I had an apple one time that was just apple. It was missing the core. Missing the core. Missing the decor. Was missing decor. Now you have to add in that it looks bad. You have to add in that it looks bad. You could say, I had an apple one time. That was just apple, man. It looked so bad. You know why? It was missing the core. And the joke just before it? I'm afraid of space. Some say I have an atmosphere. Ah. That's very good. That is actually very good. Right. But yeah. I had an apple. It looked really bad. It was just apple. It was just apple. Looked so bad. It was missing the core. My joke was better? No, I just fixed yours. Just fix yours. It's both your jokes. And the atmosphere joke is good because not only because of the pun, but it's because it's a nerd joke, you know? Scientists like this kind of stuff. Space and planets and universes and imploding black holes, all that stuff. So they would rather laugh at something in that topic. All right, now we're gonna put in a little bit of a plant here. Why not? Joyous seed. Good, but we do have decor. Good. Did you get the macaroni joke? Was Oni? Yeah, I did. Did you space out? I talked about it. Macaroni. We're lacking coal. That's alright. It's way too early. Oh yeah, it's early still for you. Good. But how are our rooms now? Got the agriculture, we got the Great Hall, we got the nature reserve, we got the gym, we got the barracks, 2 of them. Got a hospital, got a washroom, and that is that. And that is clear enough. We're growing hydrogen, we're growing bristle blossoms, we're growing seedweeds. We're making frost buns. Is the grain in here? It is, honestly. I think I'm gonna launch this rocket. And go places. Dun-dun-dun. Why we're not running the wheel? Oh, because we have to flip the switch. So we could now go places. Good. If that there is too much, and we can have it be too much at any time, it's going to run in here. And we haven't configured that yet. We haven't built it up yet. What is that duplicant doing here? Did you see the duplicant? He was running up here and then on top of there. You cannot build there, but the duplicant can go there. Is the door closed? No, it's Peaceful Runs who's not allowed that wheel. He was cheating and going around. That guy. Let's close this off forever. No, we need to work there still. Oh, that's crazy. Now the thermal aquatuner is running. I mean, that's what we wanted. And we have a temperature plate. There's gonna be steam in here soon. Oh dear. Bom 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 bom. This is great. But let's get the 460G again. Of liquid water. Good. Just so that these plants are growing. Getting a lot of frostbun now. Let's go places. It's risky, but we're making frostbun. And we do have the right crew for this. Balloon Buddy, hey! You are doing it! Lolendiflation. Early birds, I don't care for Balloon Artist. Let's check you out. Default, 3-star. How did we not find them last time? Good. I think I like the blue candy ones here. Candied blueberry. I think I like them the most. Good. Change destination. So where we want to go? And can we just go at the edge and they're gonna scan the things there? Maybe. This is 3 of 6 tiles. Also, how do we land? Da 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 da. Yeah, let's go somewhere just for fun. We're going to the edge and see if we find out what this is. But I doubt it. We don't have a cartographer's module. It's not gonna work, is it? Let's just go here then. That's a good call. We can land on the other planetoid anytime we want. Speaking of the other planetoid, it's looking fantastic here. Now we have to look at the heat overlay to see if anything is bad. No? It's ready to receive duplicates. Good. Now begin launch sequence, why not? Because the door is closed. Right. All crew, non-crew launch checklist. Is all good. Dum 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 dum. 40 degrees already. Let's get it. What are we running through here? Dirt. Conveyor loader? Dirt we need. Allow the manual use for a moment. Good. Duplicates are no longer allowed in here. Wonderful. And the door is open. Let's begin the launch sequence. Loading crew. 10,000 food. Insufficient meat. But we're doing it. Now we're gonna make this a low priority. Or maybe a standard priority. Good. This door needs to be closed. And what if we open these two doors? Not going to have our Pokeshell in here, or... Yeah, we should have a Pokeshell in there. Let's do the hospital guy. Good. Because these frost buns might go off. But they're gonna get transported out anyways, aren't they? Right, 4 duplicates are running the wheel. That means the thermal tuner is going again. Good, we're cooling down this liquid to extreme temperatures. Liquid is running here. It's going in there. Inside is -8 degrees currently. Good, cooling down this area there nominally. Gotta be careful, salt water will freeze at -7. -7.53 degrees margin. Maybe 5 degrees is too rough. I should do 4 degrees. Yeah, -4. Because I'm scared. Good. We're just coming in. We're going there. Toilet water getting deleted. Cooling loop at -5 degrees here. -8 up there. Is all good. This is completely filled up with -1 and here 20 degrees. It's too warm. Oh, we never... and it's not running either. Why? This should be a continuous flow. Hold on. This needs to be a continuous flow. We made a mistake. Also, of course, we need to check the temperature. Liquid pipe thermosensor. Good. Automation via copper. Cooking the frost buns. I hope they're gonna cook the... Oh, this needs a 9 and this needs an 8. Make sure to cook the berry sludge first. This is getting done. But the flow. Can we flow it out here for a moment? To empty it, but it's just gonna... Oh, it's not, it's going in the wrong direction. This is a white. Bridging on will not flow, that is the problem. We need to bridge on here. This one, that means just a continuous flow. And we need to give it a bridge for direction. Plumbing. Liquid bridge, rotate. And the thing is, we need another one of that for cooling down steam turbine area. Good, rotate. And this bridge is not good. We're just gonna connect this like so. Don't overbuild. And empty out. Bing, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Good, are we red? Oh, this doesn't have power. Let's connect. Disable automation grid. Were we too scared with the -4? It's -6 here now. Coming out at -7. That's fine. Alright, and we're pushing out because we're too warm. Hold on. If we're above... What does this plant need? 5 to 30. If we're above 27. Yep, 27 is fine. 27 degrees in here is very warm. But it's very good as well. Good. Deconstruct the sticking out, and this is too much liquid water again. Oh no, it's emptying out. We're fine. -5 degrees. Temperature overlay here. Good, this is just going to be warm. But we're going to have a space interior. Temperature control coming from up here. Running it where? Through the rocket? I don't think we're gonna run this through the rocket. It would be reasonable here though. Bum 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 bum. Why is this not connected directly? Because something then has priority? No, it does not. Oh, I don't know if it would. Dum bum 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 bum. Yeah, that's good enough. Deconstruct. So this comes from the outside. Bum bum. That goes in here. It must go somewhere. Could overflow there. Here we're not going through, but here we could. And that would give us one less bridge. Let's go. Renovation where renovation is due. Not enough materials? What is this here? Cemetery. Oh, we did not bring enough granite. That makes me sad. What can we do? Sitting in the orbit here. So now we're gonna find out if we are at the edge of the map, the known universe, if the duplicates can look out the window and find out what's in the next tile. Probably not. We do have plastic. We could do a cartographic module. Oh, we have plastic. That means we could do research. We did not bring all the plastic here. And that's a mistake for sure. Good. Yeah, let's turn around and land again. Change destination. Also left the door open. We have to return. What the heck is this? Disable and suppress. Good. Bam. Yeah, next step is of course a Red Bolt engine. That would help me out a ton. Oops. We have a plant buried. Good, we need better airflow. Let's dig. Dig out everything here. Let's be bold now. That's gonna be a lot of scalding. Bam, bom, bom, bam. Alright. Good, what is the temperature now? 50 degrees. We're getting there. Liquid is not overspilling just now, but it will be. 1,400 kilograms of liquid uranium at 180 degrees Celsius. That is good. Per tile. And we're gonna overflow. We're gonna come here at one key. Sit in the thing. That shouldn't be a big deal. At all. Getting cooled down immediately here. Preheating the pipe is fine. Going through here, nothing will happen. So the initial one key are gonna get cooled down by there, dropping down here. This might be liquid, and what then? Ah, no big deal. This is completely safe. Oh, the auto sweeper is not getting cooled down. Not good. At all. Ah, this tile needs to be different. What is going to happen when I replace this tile? This needs to be different, and there needs to be atmosphere here, and there needs to be liquid there. Scalding? Of course, scalding. And then the auto sweeper will get cooled down. We could cool it down using... could make it from steel and cool it down using conduction. That is a good idea. Let's stop the madness there for a moment. Good. And we're gonna close the door once we land it again. Where is the rocket? In 10 seconds, we're gonna land. And then close the door. Good. So yeah, we could do this, but... this would actually be elegant. I wish I could replace the tiles without spilling all that water out. But we can make this from steel and use a conduction. Here. That is crazy, but let's do it. This is good enough. There is a vacuum here, which means we could even deconstruct this tile in the end. Huh, let's do it. Good. That means everything there is reachable. We could deconstruct the conveyor loader, build a tile here, build a tile there, replace this with something looking pretty. I don't know, the granite stained glass tiles. I don't think they're my favorite. Are we going to renovate everything now? No. Of course not. Let's close the door because we landed again. Alright. And are we fueling up? We are. What? Not really, but we could. Oops. Coming out here. Going in there. Are we out of music? No. Would that work? I think yes. Because we do have a system here to get rid of carbon dioxide. Just have to flip the switch. And it's gonna land in the rocket. Good. Let's interrupt the gameplay for a moment. Alright. And then this all's getting heated up. We have a vacuum here. This is quite cool. I like it. Are we going to replace these tiles? Yeah. So what is a material we have a lot of? And looks a bit more pleasing. Dirt. Looks good. And sand. Looks fantastic. We could do everything like that. But I think my absolute favorite is igneous rock. That is just so pretty. Let's get it. We need helper tiles first, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Energy of oxygen. Bum, bum, bum. That is a bit of renovation to be done. But I want this to look nice. Soggy feet. Keep the things in how? Help a tile here, help a tile there. Good. We're going to lose atmosphere. But whatever. It's gonna be fine. Help a tile here. Good. And then in the end, help a tile there. We can replace those two tiles. Good. With my favorite. Or we could do crude oil. Let's make it all black. Good, do we have enough? I'm sure we do. Habitat there is in, habitat there goes in, deconstruct. This must be steel anyhow. And a conduction thingy. To cool down the auto sweeper. Using 125 degrees cold liquid uranium, one key at a time. Make this from steel. Rotate. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Would copper be good enough? Melting point 1000. Copper would be good enough. Rotate. Fantastic. This was done. We can reach now. Deconstruct. And replace this with a pretty looking one. Oh, this is salt water. Why not salt water? Because this is a little crab and there would be a million crabs. But actually let's do it because this will I'll be here and there. Good. See if they build it up in the right sequence. They should. That oil though, we're gonna mop up immediately. So it doesn't drop down, mess up the area there. Good, I'm sure somebody is coming. There we go. Good job. So what we're gonna replace this with? The black. That's right. Crude oil we should have infinite. Let's check it out. Oh, we're not running, so we don't have infinite. But if we want more, we have to install a pump. What if we were to mop here, have more room, get a pump in and a pitcher pump. Pump and pump. Mop here, there and there. Get rid of the curtain. And yes. Let's make this from oil. Going to deconstruct the roof here. So we can reach the middle of it. That looks nice. But it will stay like that, even though if I take off the roof. Looks like there's a drop from the ceiling. This is so cool. We're definitely gonna leave it like that. And it's just gonna float in the air now. A double derp. Believe it or not. I'm excited how that's gonna look. Alright. Stained glass tile oil. I'm gonna do the black thing we find here. This obsidian also looks nice with a red thingy inside. But first things first. Our stained glass tiles. Bam, bam, bam. Good. Can we replace this without too much troubles? Yes, but this one, no. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. And then these. Ah, the crabs look fantastic over the diamond on top. And then the water there, yes. That's how I want it to look, definitely. Alright. Bam, bam. Now we have an open base. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. We have enough liquid water here. Running nicely. We have extra ocean coming from below. So good. And there is the drop. Alright. It doesn't look as riveting as I thought it would. But, close ourselves in here and there. Scalding! Agent Cook, be the quest. Alright, but you can do it. Now what about the renovation of the loopity-loop here? We need a bridge. And this can be connected easily. I'm gonna empty out that spot and rip it out completely as well. We could bridge awaiting delivery 9 if we build something back to 9 priority. Good, how's the renovation going? Alright. Deconstruct here, we need a steel auto sweeper. In that space. Scalding still on alert. Oh, be the quest is down. Somebody needs to bring them. Good. They did too much up here. Let's grab these items. Incapacitated. Oh, Centaur Arthur is wounded as well. But they're bringing their friend. It's no problem. They bring them here. And then afterwards, I'm gonna let them heal up as well. Good job. Bum, bam, bum, bee, bum. This is good. Going to extend this. A basin here. 2 tiles, of course. Deconstruct the ladders. Inside the rocket, we're looking how? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Those were those things. No, I don't like them, actually. Because they're these white lines. Fact says, I'm getting hungry. What did you have for breakfast? I always toast a little bit of bread. But it's not white bread. It's a good bread. I don't know what it's called in the Americas. I have no idea. But it's dark bread. Dark. It's getting toasted, and then put a little bit of whipped cream cheese on top with a self-made breakfast jelly. And that is delicious, especially if you have a piece of hard cheese with it. And then hot chocolate. And to top it off, a hard-boiled egg. I'm not making this up. This is my breakfast. It really is. There's a lot of stuff, and I'm taking more than half an hour for it to prepare everything and to eat it and enjoy it. But it's important, you guys. Take care of your food. Just don't put your cereals in a bowl or muesli, whatever that is, and pour milk over it and be done with it. That's no good. That's dog food. Just kidding. Very provocative here. But alright. Where is a better looking stained glass tile? Could do the diamond. I don't like. Pretty much liking the slime thermally reactive. No, I'm liking the ice. Actually, should we do it? I don't know. Steel we don't have a lot of. Salt is very pretty. Light is too bright. Regolith we don't have enough either. Fat cat with a sad dog. Ethanol. That looks very good. It's something we have a lot of. Could do copper. Not gonna do dirt again. Iron would be nice. Cemetery rock, just ugly. Fossil we don't have enough. Is a little bit of a picture. Obsidian is probably the way to go. Let's do it. That is going to look fantastic, I swear. By the moon and the star and the sun. I swear. Good. We're losing a lot of atmosphere. This is way too much atmosphere we're losing. I think we do need a little bit of a liquid lock here while we work on that. Let's get it. Bum 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 bum. Do you get the reference, Fat Cat? I swear, by the moon and the star and the sun. I swear. It's an embarrassing reference. I promise I do. Alright. I promise I do. Sounds like a part of the text there. Part of the lyrics. I promise I do. No, I don't know. Let's get the crude in there. Enable the auto drop, enable the auto spill, enable the auto work ready now. Good. Oh yeah. There's a white thingy around and around again. But this is how it's gonna look now. That is how it's gonna look very pretty. For better or worse. Is also part of the lyrics. really sounds like that. Good. And we're safe again. Auction should be accumulating once this is done here. Good, but we're getting the obsidian from somewhere. Somewhere far. What did I do here, man? This is insanity. This is the wrong spaces. Ceramic as well. So good and yet so bad. Deconstruct. All these obsidian pieces we're gonna replace now. Something else. Also, I want all my plastic in. Good, hauling point. Plastic. Good, replace that. And we have reed fiber for 2 carpets. Good, and ceramic for 2 carpets. It is what it is. And are we safe again? Looks like it. Good, more of this. Boom, 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 boom. There's a lot of crude oil here now. Close that off. Good. That's how I want it. That's how I'm gonna get it. Oh. Good, leave that liquid lock in here. Why not? How is the heat? 50 degrees. That duplicate there. Alright, should we run this again? Auto sweeper, steel. Rotate, put it in. It's getting cooled down now. Grab, grab. Look at the uranium is gonna run here and drop down there. In the end, let's run it. Good, disable automation grid, that's fair. Water is at a nominal temperature. Oh, we have a wonkered out flow. Let's rectify, deconstruct here. The sticking out pipe, and it's a lot of sticking out pipe here. So that is going to be space for a base cooling loop. And the question is, industrial machinery can go into a great hall. The song sounds so moving, says a fat cat. You should play the game. Grease is the game called. What kind of game is that? I don't know. But I'm sure it's intense. How about that song? That song sounds moving as well. Dum dum da da dum. Does it have John Travolta? John Travolta in it? Grease. That's funny. It should. It really should. But I doubt it. Grease. Yeah. It's not only a video game. It's also a musical. In one. And it has John Travolta in it. I think it's quite popular. No, it's spelled G-R-I-S. Grease. Just like Grease. Only it's spelled differently. Anyways, why are the plants not growing? Irrigation, that's fair. Good. Food, we have a lot of frost buns now. With insufficient bristleberry. Good. First things first. Wonder if we do frost buns, if we're gonna have enough of sleet wheat grain. 1010 on stream. Good. So here would be room for some research. Station. Orbital data collection. Plastic. Not enough materials. That's a lie. Good. We're going to say remove. And now we're going to collect a lot of granite. Just so that we have it. Greece is about experiencing the world and unraveling the mysterious story at its core. Ah, now we know. Good. And we should bring a little bit of oil as well. Just so that we have it. Crude oil. Let's collect everything lying around. It says a 2018 review. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so this is my roof. And it looks nice. Except the pattern is a bit wonkered out. Maybe we could have a nominal pattern. I don't know. Oh, I know why. Because the sand glaze. Here is a tile missing. Must be sand. Good. Do we have liquid uranium yet? Sweep out the debris. Boom, 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 boom. And build a loader. Conveyor loader. From steel, of course. Put it here. Why we're sticking out? Conductive wire deconstruct. Alright, that looks better. Boom, 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 boom. Breathing here like no tomorrow. Good. Why is this not running? Huh? We need more power. No duplicants comes here. No duplicants come here. We can have a bigger pressure. Good. We already have 170 kilograms of hydrogen collected again. But we're not gonna mess with that tile ever again. Might just delete it for fun. Good. 50 degrees. Liquid flow is flowing nominally. Uranium is being produced. And we could run the uranium out. I don't even know where the rocket thingies are. Here's a green one, so a white one should be... Ah, there. Good. We could run it out and collect it in an infinite collection. And that would produce radiation. For a red bolt engine. We don't have to do nuclear waste stuff. That is definitely not needed. Sweep it up. Orbital collection lab. We're grounded. Should we do a laboratory here? Size too big. Room size too big. 147 tiles? Well, whatever. Don't need a lab. It's gonna be fine. Good. Why is this a cobalt stained glass tile? I don't think it really fits there. Let's make it obsidian as well. Good. Anything else here? I'm reluctant to renovate over there. But let's do it. It's gonna be a stained glass tile from salt. There, and there, and there. Good. Looking great. So mean. Some of the duplicates here have the obsidian tile where they're sleeping. But when they come in and when they go out, they're gonna have 15 seconds of the buff here carpeted tile. What's it called? Something like curly toes or I don't know. Alright, too much radiation here. Oh, there, yeah, that makes sense. That's a bit rough. Can we rectify? If we get rid of the lamp, could I have another tile there? What if the ladder was over here where the hard thingy is and the hard thingy goes there instead? Good plan. Except then we have airflow here. Maybe we want airflow there, but maybe we don't. We don't actually. That must be lead. still. Well, they're just gonna get irradiated here. They're out of luck. Also, they got irradiated because they were working here. How much radiation is this? 86 rads, mostly safe. Nah, that's not gonna be enough to make them puke. It must have been from working outside. Good, run the wheel. You need a fourth runner for the thermal aquatuna to go as well. It's spurting a little bit at -3 degrees, alright. There we have some power. Cold power. Don't know. Good, so what we're gonna grab in the conveyor loader. Radiation vomiting. Good, swallow. Retardo radiation as well. But we should be good over here soon. Alright. So how are we doing? Doing alright here. That is fair. Anything else? Not gonna configure this just yet. 4 duplicates running would make the aquatuna go as well. Did that work? Because it was spurting there once. We have -3.7. -3.7. It is running. -17. So now it's running because we have 4 duplicates. Good, grab it. Careful not to puke anywhere. This looks good. Sleepy times 9. We have food. Let's fill up the rocket again. Carbon dioxide. Rocket engine. And the pressure is rising somewhat. Alright. Ooh, a draglet egg. ×2. That's good news. Radiation on Retrado. Dig that out. Because this guy is still wounded somewhat. But I think that's it. I think we're alright. Good, let's see if the rocket engine is fueled up a little bit. It's getting some fuel. Go 3 tiles we can go. Just going into space for research is the plan. Probably need more plastic. Don't puke here, that wouldn't be good. And he's healed. Wonderful. So the last thing that is missing is the cooling loop for the base. And that's going to be 23 degrees here. Same amount we're cooling down the liquid uranium. Well, it's running through here 1 key at a time. And the steam turbine, of course. Good. So let's put in that as the last thing we're going to do. Pipe runnage. Also, we could go into space for some research. In the meantime, why not? Open the door. Close this. Stop this madness. Granite, there's barely any granite here. So we cannot go into space. Why are they not doing this? Low priority, not allowed by schedule. Let's fill this up with 20 tons. Because we're going to need that granite for the cooling loop here. Alright. We're bridging on. We're taking the temperature. And then we're going out where? We must zipper on onto... preferably here. Onto preferably here. But how do we get there from here? Didn't mean to renovate this. Opted for renovations that... Oh, wait a minute. If we get onto the loop from here, we can take the temperature anywhere there we want. And that would be good for just plugging it in here. Good. So we're going to take the temperature inside of the Great Hall. I'm going to move out. Move out here. Zipper in there. Have a loopity-doo. Good, but the loopity-doo must come from here as well. Bum-bum. But... should not run straight here also. Will this be needing cooling down? In the end, it might. This duplicate is very happy. Look at them. Alright. Could do a double bridge system. A quadruple bridge system. Running straight on. What about here? There only a simple bridge system would work. Stop with the radiation alert. So annoying. Alright, this is gonna be the same temperature. But isn't this just luxury down here? Not just luxury. The thing is, all the debris here needs to tape on that temperature. What? An offering for soul from the Interpolen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pretty cool. I just spent 10 channel points. It's good. I have to renovate all of my sound alerts as well, and do some free voice acting for 0 bits, because it's a maximum of 10 channel point. No, 10 things you can say with channel points. That's what I mean to say. You can say 10 different things using channel points, and you can say 30 different things for using bits. So I have to renovate a little bit. Interpolen, your map is huge. Appreciates the effort. That's pretty nice. Let's put you in a dupe queue, because I'm naming all my duplicates after viewers, and these guys are waiting on it. Interpolen, thanks for chiming in. There we go. Good. Pretty wonderful. But I'm not sure you're gonna make it into this colony, because we're just gonna make this rocket and open the tear and leave. Oh well. It's still gonna be quite a few sessions, because we have to find that one planetoid. It's okay, thank you, says the Interpolen. You're definitely gonna be in one colony or another. But here I don't know, because it might be that these 6 duplicates are just gonna do the rest of the playthrough on their own. Good, let's remove this and remove that. Good. Oh, I think I did the wrong thing there. And then this radiation alert is just so annoying all the time. Let's open the doors open. Just launch into space now. Good. Change destination. Orbit. Begin launch sequence. Right, we have 4 tiles. Good. And here, 4 duplicates running means the aquatuner is going as well. We have enough granite to do our cooling loop. But wait a minute. Do we have enough copper? That is a question. Let's cancel launch. For just a second. I'm going to bring all the copper that we have in here. Good. Just so that we have the resources to go into orbit, do the research, and renovate our cooling loop. Now, the idea was to run this here completely. If I do a bridge here, I don't have room for a quadruple bridge. Yeah. No. But why are we running here? We could run anywhere. We could run down there and bridge over twice here. So we only need to bridge over here. Could run straight, like we're doing there. Good call. This is a lot of liquid water here. Let's empty the pipe there. And renovate this. We're going straight through. Wait a minute, I don't think I like this much. Let's just do that then. Good, and then we're gonna do what? Bridge system, scalding, high stress? Wait, what? Be the quest, yeah. 69% stress. Because they have to dig out this. But when they're done with the digging out that, I think they're gonna be fine. They're stressed out because they have to work here until they die. Then somebody rescues them. It is stressful. I can understand. Good. This obsidian tile is taking on heat here for some reason. Let's deconstruct. And then that obsidian tile will... yeah, we need instead an insulated tile. Good. Incapacitated, there we go. Alright. How's the copper situation? Full of copper, 16 tons. And we're going into orbit now. Alright, begin launch sequence. We can close the door because meteor showers are coming in all the time. Alright. But yeah, the renovation here is a bit rough. But there is a no-brainer, and that is bridging into the loop here. Good, we're gonna have this all cool. Oh, we're running uranium already. Whoops, it is time. This is just test uranium. Stop the madness. Good. And here it is, deplete uranium at 26 degrees. Quite beautiful. We're coming out at 170, 168 there. We're not giving out the heat yet. It's a bit problematic. But we're heating up these metal tiles there instead. But I think I want cooling before. And we're only gonna get cooling when there is steam chamber here. When the steam chamber is active there. And we're only gonna get that when 4 duplicates are running here constantly to cool down that chamber down in the bottom. Good. Very nice. Orbital data collection, data plastic. Let's go. But Interpoland said, your map is huge. Appreciate it. My map is huge? This is my base here. It's just a small base. And it's bigger than a regular rocket. We melted down the walls. That here, the beginning asteroid, that doesn't even count. And the twin asteroid connected to it doesn't count either. We barely did anything there. We only did the bare minimum. That is... the idea was just to melt down the rocket walls and build the base inside of the rocket. And that is huge indeed. This is the room we have. I think we could have more room by using the other rocket. I don't know. There is even a smaller rocket that you can build as a tip. of the actual rocket that flies. But I don't know if it makes a big difference. There you can also melt down the walls like we did here. But yeah, this base is quite big inside of a rocket, and yet it is very small. It is smaller even than the mini base mod. I don't know if anybody has played with that mod, but there you get an asteroid that is surrounded by abyssalite. And is it abyssalite? No, it's neutronium, isn't it? Surrounded by neutronium, and there are 2 openings or so. So you can make your rocket projects, but you have very limited space to work with. But I think this is even smaller than the mini base. But still, it's a base, and for a rocket interior, it is quite big. Autopilot engaged, that's fair. Work earned here, priority 9. We're gonna burn all of our plastic for data. And then we can get a red bolt engine finally. Good, but only 2 peoples are running here. 2 peoples. 2 duplicants are running here. It's not enough for the thermal aqua tuner. We are at 70 degrees. We must go all the way up to over 100 to get steam. How much exactly? 99.4 plus 3 is the exact number we need in here. Good. Depleted uranium can be shipped out. Here's the research we're doing. A 4th duplicant is running the wheel hopefully soon. Somebody else gave up. Yeah, I think a battery is probably a reasonable thing to put in here as well. Could cool it down with conduction here. Good. So the loop is running where exactly? We want to run through here, don't we? And we want to do quadruple? Yes. Well, first of all, we're going to do double. Then we're going to do quadruple. No. Because down there we're running straight. Getting confused. But yeah, gonna reroute this completely. Cooling loop, that makes sense. Good, and then the water will flow. I cannot select a liquid pipe. I have a liquid pipe overlay and I cannot select a liquid pipe. Now I can though. Good. And we're emptying out, of course. Fantastic. Deconstruct over here. And then deconstruct over there. And then we have to run through here as well. Gonna be bridges? Must be bridges. Yep, let's do it straight here. And there. Cut that there, cut that there. Duplicants are doing it. Overbuilding this because we're cooling down the area. Hold on, what about the battery? Could do a conduction here. Good. Run as straight as we can. Make really sure not to mess up the flow here. No, don't go there. Empty out the pipe, rip it out. That will also make this bridge obsolete, which is good news. Why are we running here? Should not run straight there. No, because it is the same thing. Want cooling here. Also here we could go different. To cool down this straight. That's a zigzag again. Not a fan. zigzagging there instead. I guess. Anyway, this is done. Going to bridge over here with a cooling loop? Nah. Definitely not. Let's cut that. No longer needed. Deconstruct here. And rip out everything there. Even the outage for that. I don't think we need liquids from Planetoid anywhere. No longer. Nothing is there. Good. And looking at this, bringing water from here to there, why is that not better? And easier and more nominal. What about this all? This just looks so bad. If you could rotate. Why do we have this bump? Can we go from below and run the other way and out? No. Alright. We just stick to the plan here. This is the plan. Going to run here, take out the liquid somewhere, and zipper it in here or somewhere. Yup. That's a good idea. But I think I might overbridge here instead. Good, where's the cooling down gonna be? And this is just rough. I don't like it at all. But I guess it is what it is. I'm going to move it over in zigzag. Alright. So we have that there. Zigzag over here as well. Just because. It's either that or zigzagging in here. And we have a zigzag there already. Well, we have to work with the rune that we're given. Good. Why is this not enough here? Oh, because of the bridge? Alright. Deconstruct. We were doubling up the liquid. Is a good method of getting 10 key packages. Just connecting a bridge straight through. And then you're going to have a gap of liquid. And you're going to get the packets full. But that's not what we want here. Good. 3 people are running the wheel. Not enough for the aquaturn. Oh, it's the same for the automation grid. What is the temperature? 77, 72. Good. Some duplicates need to work here. Good. Empty out that thing. Overbuild this all. Go straight. And another bridge here to go straight. And we're going to zipper on. Wait a minute. It's not good. I want to zipper on here. How about temperature control here? No, there's no room. The only room for temperature control is there. And then we would... That's not how it's gonna look. We'd have to go here somehow. I thought I could just connect to there, which is a nice sentiment, but this is cooling down the hydrogen production with the bees, and that's not good to zipper on hot stuff there. I want to zipper it on here. That is close. So we eject out to the right side. And straight here. Oh, we do have a quadruple here, don't we? Yep, that's nice. Good, rotate. Is it nice or is it spaghetti? Maybe it's nice spaghetti. Good. Go straight. Bam, boom, bam. And then we're gonna do a battery. Alright, copper is good enough. Connected. Hope that doesn't overpower the cord. But it should not, it's just a battery. And a conduction panel. Conduction panel from copper is also good enough. And what is the direction here even? If only I knew. Let's just build it in somehow. Good, connect this. Right, emptying out. Could empty out here, zipper in there. This is a clear direction already. And did I not want to do the kitchen as well? What if I were to do the kitchen? Have the zipper out here. And zipper out hot fluid into the trees. Instead of there. Then we will empty out the cooling loop. That's not a good idea. But we don't have to. Here's the cooling loop running nominally in. Gonna zipper in there. So we run to the kitchen. And then zipper in here. Oh. So another bridge there. It is possible, but I'm just trying to find out a good way. Uncontrolled, that's fine. Suppress. Oh dear. Smart battery suppress. Wheels run at 100%. Not that it matters. Good. What if we turn off the battery? Cannot. Get the stuff out. Food we have. Plastic we have. There's a lot of data now. 9, that's not a lot. Good, back to the problem at hand. If I zip it in here, that's good. So if we were running through here instead... No, that doesn't make a difference. We just should go back up here. Get the temperature done. And zipper in here. So we don't need to run this big way. The important thing is that... And let's not forget the kitchen. Nah, let's forget the kitchen. Forget about the kitchen. It doesn't need cooling down. It's fine, we're gonna run here. There. Take the temperature. The temperature is wrong. Oh no, we're gonna take the temperature here. When we go in here, and then we continue our run through here, and connect back there. Good. That will probably make more sense. Then we have a nice normal double bridge here. Good. Yep, that looks alright. You have to take my word for it. It looks fantastic. Take the temperature here. Good. How do we exit out here? Fat cat will. That's good. Dum, dum. Let's get the bridge in. Alright, we go in here and have another bridge here. This is crazy. Or maybe it's too much. We can use a bridge there. Nah, triple bridge looks just too good. Let's make it. And connect here. We don't need to deconstruct that. Insulate liquid pipe. Because it's going to connect to here, zippering in. Could we do something that looks pretty? I doubt it. This looks how it looks. And the thingy is there, that means over pushage here. But why we're not cooling down? Let's cool down everything here. Good, we're running in when the temperature is right. And then we have to figure out the flow direction as well. Good. Liquid shut off from copper here. Liquid pipe thermosensor right there. This will not break the Great Hall, will it? Because it's industry. Rocket control station doesn't matter. Good, it does not break, perfect. Automation wire, connect. Power, ooh. This is far from any power we have. Well, that sucketh now. But it is what it is. Let's connect it straight here, do that. And then deconstruct these, sticking in. Good. Temperature. Oh, we're getting liquid already? What? Not sure we want liquid already. And this is completely not what I meant to do here as well. Deconstruct. Oh, but it looks nice with the power now. Can we... can we have this go better? Good. Also, I want to stop putting stuff in. Where's this coming from? This is supposed to be overflow out. Also, we do need a bridge. Let's suck a bit. Let's make a bridge here. Rotate. Cancel. Alright, a little bit of liquid is no biggie, but good, so we're gonna overflow. Oh, we could do the opposite, couldn't we? We could look for, if we're not cold enough, zipper us out. So if we're above 27, get rid of it. 27 degrees. This mirth leaf is at... So something good like 23. 23. If we're above 23 degrees liquid, zipper us out. But will this be a continuous flow then? That is the question. And we're still bringing in liquid. Stop it. Raise it to 47. No, 47 degrees. No. No. Wait a minute. That continuous flow is good. So we could even leave that bridge in. Oh, that bridge in we must leave. That liquid bridge we can deconstruct. So we see what the heck is going on here. Then we cut that pipe. Good, cooling loop is running. I don't know, I usually don't do this way around. Going in here, that means this is the wrong way around. Deconstruct. Battery is completely fueled up. Let's do -7 here. See if that will break anything. So we're gonna be -7 in here, definitely. -5.4. Where are we going afterwards? Into the reservoir, that's fine. Not running, let's run us. Good. This does not zipper in here, why? Either because we don't have a green, or why else? This is because we don't have a green, I think. Good, conduction. Don't want to do it the other way around. But if it works, it's fine. It's gonna be a new way of doing it, probably. Good, put this in here. Then we have a green going into the fight and overflowing here. White, go in there, says red, overflow there. Yep, it's working. Good. This is too warm, over 23 degrees here somewhere. So it's zippering in into the cooling loop, getting cooled down. Good. Put the cold stuff at the right temperature. This is warm though. If we're above 23, stay in. Eh? If we're below 23, stay in. Good, because we're heating up here. Good, so this is a continuous flow. The only problem now is if I bridge on, will the flow be correct? And why wouldn't it be? Let's get the bridge in. Flow direction will still be good. We can take it from anywhere we want. We could even take it from here. But why? Let's do something that is readable the most. There is nothing readable here. Let's not kid ourselves. This is spaghetti. But it must be because we don't have room. And it's not code, so we're fine. Alright. We can figure this out. Oh man, man. Good, coming out, bridging on. If the loop is full, we're gonna run this actually. So it's -17 degrees over here. This is extremely cold. Alright, and we're gonna go out. Here is this overheating, the orbital data collection lab. Will this overheat? It will overheat, it would. That is crazy. That's insane sauce. Stop the madness here then, radiant liquid pipe deconstruct. Make in another conduction here. Just so that we don't have to deal with that problem. Deconstruct. Allowed by schedule. I cannot select the switch in that overlay. But somebody did it. Oops, wrong way, damn it. And unlike the bridges, you cannot reverse. There is no mod made by Knost. The reverse conduction panel. But But that's fine. It is niche usage anyhow. I'm sure there are people using this all the time for their steam turbines maybe. But whatever, I don't. Good. Why we're shipping out now? If this doesn't have power, everything will break. Nah, it's not that bad, is it? But power we have. And we have steam as well. We have steam, ladies and gentlemen. We have steam. That is great news. Steam temperature is still below, but that means we can run the uranium now. Good. Don't tell me they're breathing here, these stupid duplicants. Carbon dioxide is then flowing into the vacuum space there. Let's collect all the stuff as well. Good. Hey, this is full steam now. Full steam ahead. And uranium is coming. Why was this so hot for a moment? I don't know. I wonder if you grab the uranium here, will it not take on the temperature? There. Shouldn't we reverse the direction of this conveyor loader deconstruct? I think we should. Because we were doing this wonderful cooling down of the uranium. Be bad. Alright, it's at 110. It's coming in at 170 and immediately cooling down to way below 125. Then it's going to run into here, where it's going to cool down, taking on the temperature of the metal tiles. It's going to be 95 in the end. It's at 26 right now, but because the system wasn't running much. But in the end, going to run it through here if it's too hot, and it's going to take on the temperature of the base, because the base cooling loop is at 23 degrees as per configuration in this liquid pipe thermosensor. Is a beautiful thing and is running nominally. Good. New cold is coming here all the time, filling up the loop. Good. Because we're going out here because we're too warm. Wait, we're going out because we're below. Wait, what? Yes, we're below, because above we're gonna stay in. If we're below, we're gonna... no. If we're below 23 degrees, that's good for the base, so that's what we want. If the base heats up this loop, then that hot water will go back into the thermal tuner. Good. In the meantime, the uranium is coming and should be heating up this chunk. But hold on, are we not running this constantly? Instead, I think yes. Let's put in the conveyor loader. Going to make it from steel, of course. Rotate. Good. And connect it to power as well. Copper is fine. Scalding still. They're still not done with the chimney. But here we're good now. No longer having heat exchange. And these 300 degrees, they will go down because the oxygen goes up. And the chimney is going to let the oxygen out. And fresh oxygen is getting cooled down here all the time. Fresh oxygen. We only have one Hydra, but that is fine. One Hydra is good down here. Good, red signal, 4 key. We could do more, I think. Yeah, let's do more, 6,000. Pressure, because no duplicants are coming here. Good, and inside the meltdown, we're building a conveyor loader. As soon as we see fit. There's a mechatronics engineer running the wheel, because then we're not. There we go. Constructor Mr. Bird is building it. Beautiful, and this is completely steam now. Genius. Steam temperature is 120 degrees. It's gonna heat up soon. Uranium is immediately cooling down to 122 degrees in here. Just like we planned. The preheat sink is at 100 degrees now. Depleted uranium is coming out. I cannot see because there's no fresh coming out. It's going into this chunk of depleted uranium and probably deleting all the heat that way, which is cool and all, but that's not the way we want to do it. So we want to grab it, depleted uranium, and put it into the loader instead. And the loader is going to run it into distribution. Wait, what? Is going to land there, not in distribution here. I don't think I like. I want it in distribution instead. We have to bite the bullet. No, we don't. We go around here simply like so. And that will... that must work. We have two greens here and a white there. We come from two different directions. So this white is taken in. So going out there here, same way. Good. That will work. Are we grabbing copper from there? Good. Not depleted uranium. Depleted uranium is still at 26 degrees. Why? Must be 100 degrees. It's constant 26 degrees. Yeah, the heat is just getting deleted here immediately because it's running into a chunk. That's a very old behavior that is still in the game. If you have a chunk there and you're cooling into a chunk, you're going to take on the temperature of the chunk. So if at any point the chunk is gone, we're going to have very hot depleted uranium here, which is absolutely fine. Liquid depleted uranium is going to freeze into a chunk at 130 degrees, and after we're done running through here, we're definitely below that number. So it's going to be 100 degrees hot depleted uranium, and that is running through here. That whole piece of water, which is getting cooled down all the time to 23 degrees, and we'll have no troubles getting rid of the heat of how much? 3 kilograms of depleted uranium every 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, probably. This is 1 key at a time, yeah? 1 key per second. Still, yeah, that's good. Oh, there we go. We have the 100 degrees hot. Let's check it out. 90, 70... and we're coming out at 46 degrees. Not great. Maybe it would be better if it was spaced out. I wonder if we can do such a thing. Conveyor meter. Hey, here's room. It's metered out to 1 key per second. Why not? Good. Putting it in. Connecting it. And automation. It needs to reset itself after 1 kilogram. So that's no biggie. It needs power. A little bit of power renovation. Also reasonable. Good, we're gonna get rid of this wire there. This looks good. This looks fantastic. Don't worry about the unpowered things. Some things just don't need to be powered. On the other hand, would it not be nice to have a phone in here? A functional phone. Why not? Good, I'm sure it's not gonna overload the wire. Actually, I don't know. Havoc, good to see you. Hey there, what a glorious cramped rocket. Is the conduction panel any good now? Well, I talked about this earlier a little bit. It has a niche use. A niche C usage is what it has. But I'm sure people use it all the time for their steam turbines. I just don't. So I think it's good. So what you can do with a conduction panel is you can double or triple it up for steam turbine, and then you will never have troubles with steam turbine temperature again. And you can run the Ducans through without getting their feet wet. But yeah, it probably has some other uses as well. I'm using it here for cooling down the auto sweeper. It is good, especially for auto sweepers in space. It is definitely, that's what I would say is the use of it. Use for it. But alright. Is this working now? Hold on. But good to see you, Havoc. What's going on? Thanks for chiming in. I know you're always watching. And that is pretty cool. Good. The way is clear. Is it though? Limit reached. Oh yeah. Limit is 1 unit. So we're gonna do 1 key per second. So if we had done this before, we would have a whole chunk there. And we would immediately delete the heat. But we don't want that. That's cheating. No. But make usage of the game mechanic. Mechanic. Freeze into a chunk. Delete all the heat. I don't know if you're aware of this game mechanic, but if a liquid freezes into a chunk, it's going to delete all the heat on it. Like it's happening here. But you cannot see because this is at 117 degrees. But that's fine. Let's see what happens with the exhaust. 99, 95, it's heating up immediately. Going back in here. In there we have the 125 degrees. This is looking good. And now this is running at 1 key per second. Which is more effective at cooling down. Perfect. Perfect. So we're coming out at about 26 degrees. And the temperature here is regulated to 23 degrees. So that's fair. In the end, we're going to end up in here. The pre-uranium. There it is. 617, 618. It's 1 per second. 1 kilogram per second. And if we don't want to do that anymore, we are going to run this out. Hold on. We would have to run it out from here into there. Something like a shutoff would be good. Oh. Good. But that was the... Hold on. Had a cough there. Good. So this is definitely going to be the last thing we're doing here. We're good. Producing some data for research. So we have a red bolt rocket engine. In the future, the last thing that is missing is just a pipe here. That is going to connect to the outside there. And that is going for radiation that we need to refuel our red bolt engine once we land it on a planetoid. So we will configure our rocket. We'll put in maybe a drill cone. Havoc says, how did you break the rocket walls? Didn't they make them indestructible? No. They did not. I think they patched it maybe 2 years ago or 1 year ago. I'm not sure, but they patched it a long while ago. And then you could not shoot them with red bolts to destroy them, or use other means to destroy them, like a bumped out duplicate or anything else. I don't know. There were several methods to get rid of them. But what they did not patch is the meltage. So they're all from steel. And we still have some tiles remaining. Actually, just a couple. These tiles can be melted down. These are rocket walls from steel. And if you heat them to 2400 degrees, it's gonna work. But, oops. to quickly summarize, we just put it in a little bit of liquid here. Uranium ore, and it was solid at the time, and it was touching the obsidian here and immediately melting down. And then we were using a steel pump to pump it into the liquid reservoir there temporarily, and then pump it into a different liquid reservoir on top of the Spacefarer module, and from there we were heating it up in a metal refinery, and that's how we got the heat. That's how we melted it down. Melting down the diamond was a bit rougher, so what you basically need is 3 tons of liquid uranium that is extremely hot. And there was another tricky thing about it, can't put my finger on, but the gist of it is you put in airflow tiles and connect the 2 windows, and then put the 3 tons of the liquid uranium at 3000 degrees in. And that's enough to melt down the diamond as well. You have to make sure that the liquid carbon is not flowing somewhere as well. So it's got to be a basin in the end. Starvation, what? That's not good. Let's make some frost buns so that we don't starve. Radiation is a bit rough. Low oxygen, come on. Are we losing atmosphere? We shouldn't. That should be alright. This looks like we're losing atmosphere here. Duplicates don't have a great time running the wheels here. But yeah, the problem with the liquid uranium at 3000 degrees is it's going to melt the liquid pipes. So what you have to do is a liquid pipe made from something good like granite, or something not heating up itself, like no tungsten, no steel, something non-thermally reactive. What the heck is going on? 790. Work errand, nobody's doing it. Why? Not allowed by schedule, requires learned skill. The super duplicant cannot cook. That's not good. Super duplicant. Go into grilling. Get away from the phone. And they cannot be on the same schedule as well. The cook and the super duplicant. Schedule. Also, I think we're gonna land the rocket simply. Let's open the door. Good. Check the vitals. And we're out of music. And we're out of time. 3 hours has been great. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching and for chiming in. Don't forget my free wheel spin giveaway on the 1st of every month, which is going to be soon. And there you can win a free Steam game. So again, thank you everybody. I'm going to see you next time. Have a good day and a good night.